we meet again. So basically today I'm going to do something pretty interesting. We've been using a bit of Furuno here, and now I got a all new unit from Garmin, the FF650 with GPS. So basically it's a fish finder with GPS, and I think today the key point is for me to do to show the right difference between the Furuno 688 versus the Garmin 650. Well, from our trip finding, sea fishing trip finding, what we found out is that the 650 could navigate, because one, it comes with GPS. It could be able to mark waypoint. We could able to see the sharp, clear screen of where the fishes is. So I think that is pretty important. Like, unlike Furuno 688, basically Furuno is a plain basic model of fish finder, I would say. Now, in order for me to navigate to my place or my destination, I don't think Furuno will be able to use it. And before this, we were using some GPS function and on another unit. Then we're gonna use Furuno for the fish finding. It seems a bit trouble when you have both model at the same time. So having the Garmin 650, it will be making my life much easier, in the sense that, hey, look, there is a fish finder, there is a map, come all in. So it makes my life much easier. So it's just one unit to navigate all in all. Yeah. Right, so the other second point I'd like to highlight in terms of the Garmin versus the Furuno is the capability of doing the sonar recording in terms of viewing of the data. So in the sense of the Garmin FF650, it comes with the chirp sonar. So chirp sonar, it makes things much clearer. It reduces the noise. It makes things easier to use. Unlike the Furuno, right? The Furuno, you will see we are actually on the same place, so you can actually see there's a lot of bubbles going around. The scan were like all over the place. If you think this is fish, let's look at the Garmin side. I don't see anything on that part. So the accuracy of the sonar in terms of the Garmin is much better, because you see there's no bubbles, there's nothing, and it's just a regular gain. I didn't do any adjustment. This is as standard as it could be. And here itself, you can see actually there's quite a number of gain. So a lot of all the noise, and again, if this is fish, it's not present over this side. So this is much more accurate. Yeah, I think in term, especially when we go for like that quite a deep place of fishing, the sonar view is much more accurate compared to the Furuno 688. Yeah. One of another good factor is that these are basically the traditional way of it, and we all know the three main key feature of the traditional coloring is basically red, you got a very dense object, okay, yellow, you got medium dense object, and obviously the blue one is basically soft and almost non-existent. It doesn't give a good feedback. Same goes here. I think the data reading is almost the same, but hey, look, Garmin can do something a bit more different, where I could do a color separation, just like how we do Photoshops and all that. In this case, I could remove certain colors that I don't want to see. Come, bring along, I'll show you how to do it. Say for example, I don't want to see certain part of the yellow. So what I can do is basically just press a menu. All right, I'll go to sonar setup, and over here I'll go for the appearance. Then I will go for the color filter. Yeah, so under the color filter, we have the range of color, which all at this current point of time, everything is turned on. So here, let's say I don't want to see the black color part of it, so I'll just go, hey, I'm gonna turn off the black color part of it. Okay, so now it's off. So let's say I don't want to have the yellow color part of it, so I'm gonna turn it off. Okay, so it makes it easier to do a quick demonstration. So because we see the black, the yellow, let's take something like the blue. Let's remove the blue part, where the soft part I don't want to see about that. Okay, so from here you are able to see my screens are now very straightforward. So I don't have the light blue, number one. I don't see any more yellow. All right, I don't see any more yellow, and I don't see any more black. All right, so in this case, whereas the Furuno are not able to do that, it still will be like that. I'm not able to filter certain colors that I don't want, and it makes my view, especially when I'm driving the boat to my destination or my target fish, or places it makes me very, very difficult to see. So this guy is much more easier. I could just filter it out, and hey, technology or electronics to make us fish better as a better fisherman, right? So I think this is important, and it makes my life so easier. Yeah. Another part is that one of the easiest trick to quickly tell my guests or even myself to, hey, should I just drop the bait now, you know? So is to see the fish symbol. Like now you can see that, hey, there's some fish symbol here and there's some numbering of 1.7. So what happened on this part is that the fish, sometimes we just want to see it quickly. I don't want to see all the reverse tick looking sign or signal, so I'm going to do it a bit more easier. So in this case, I'm going to turn on the options that I have for identifying fishes. Take a look on this. So from the main screen, so basically I'm going to do into the sonar setup, yeah, then just go to the appearance, then hey, you got the fish symbol. So my fish symbol was on just now, and I actually have 4 main options, actually 5, so I got turn it off. Okay, I could see the fishes with some dotted red, yellow, blue at the back. I could see the fish with the numbering, meaning that it's at the depth of the water column, and the dotteds on the red, blue, and yellow. So otherwise, I could just see the fish. Or to make it simpler, I would want to see fish with the depth alone. So meaning in such that I know, hey, look, my fish is at this depth. So if I'm going to do the bait down onto the water column, so I know, hey, how deep I want to go. And I don't actually have to drop all my lines down. Okay, like say, for example, let's say I'm fishing at the 200 feet water, and the fish is at 100. I don't have to drop 200 feet and waste a lot of my time and waste a lot of my energy to crank it up. So I'm just going to drop it around 100 or perhaps even 110. I'm just going to jig it all the way up. So that makes my life easy. Again, it really does make my life easy, and I really love this unit. Okay, so Garmin is running on IPX7. Basically, is the waterproof level. We're talking about IPX7. The Furuno 688 is running at the IPX5, so which makes it a bit inferior compared to rain on water, and we always have the fear, hey, you know, water's getting in, the unit getting spoiled. I'm in the middle of nowhere. I couldn't see my fish, and you'll never know how the weather is going to be when you're out fishing. So in this case, Garmin wins over that because it comes with the IPX7 waterproof. Now the last part is one of the key factors why Garmin is better than Furuno. Okay, now in terms of Furuno runs, the transducer of the Furuno is actually plastic. Okay, when talking about plastic, we're talking about it's basically inferior. Garmin Fish Finder 650 comes with bronze true hull transducer, which you have option to just mount it this way, or you can just do a true hull. So we're talking about bronze, the rigidity of the unit, the dexterity of the unit. Hey, look, it's always better. So in the comparison of these two, okay, for today onwards, I'll be turning off this guy. Goodbye Furuno, and this is my new love. Out. Hai, saya Vincent, kami bertemu lagi. So kali ni kita akan bersama Tekong Acong. Ini memang otai lama ni, saya dah kenal dia dalam 16 tahun dah. So dah memang kan lama. So kali ni kita akan menduga jigging, tengok apa yang kita ada. So kita akan menggunakan barangan Damiki jig yang terbaru. So kita tengok macam mana, ya. Nanti saya tunjukkan.
Okay.
kita dah berakhir memancing ni, kirakan result dia memuaskan kan. So memang target kita untuk COBIA sahaja, dan masa kita memancing dalam 2 jam. Lebih kurang 2 jam je, because memang spot yang tepat, air yang tepat, masa, cuaca, banyaklah dia punya faktor-faktor dia. So I think Chong dah banyak membantu. Spot dia memang terbaik. Kalau anda nak memancing di area-area Pulau 9, Pulau Jarak ataupun area-area Setiawan, Lumut ni kan, please come look for him. Okay, nombor telefon dia saya akan sertakan di bawah ni. Anda nampak ni, nombor telefon dia. Nombor telefon dah keluar dah. So telefon dia kalau you nak memancing ya. So sementara tu kita teruskan memancing, don't give up. Walaupun kita kumpau, tapi kumpau itu indah. So far I think tak pernah lagi, jarang lagi, bukan tak pernah, jarang lah.
Lại, drop hả?
Yeah.
Bottom hả? Gì hú tòa bottom hả?